of prod deploy, right? And inside this, we are creating a prod deployment, which is a deployment, right? And this is a prod deploy is a this is a replica set. Okay. So let me show it in the detail. Maybe then we will change the order as well. So this is deploy dev, deploy test, and deploy prod. These are our namespaces, right? So let's see in the picture. So deploy prod is our namespace, which is fine. If we go inside this, so API version is apps.v1, kind is deployment, right? So in the previous one, it was replication set and replication controller, but here it is deployments, right? What is the namespace? What is the name of the deployment? So name of the deployment is dev deployment. So in the picture, the name of the deployment should be this dev deployment, right? And under the dev deployment, which is created under, this dev deployment, that is name deployment name, right? It is created under the deploy dev. Oh, so this is prod, right? So let's go understand on the prod only. So let's say this one. So this is prod deployment, right? And it is created under the namespace of deploy prod. So it is deploy prod, right? So if you see the replicas we have mentioned as 8, okay, and it we have created some match label environments. So it is just like same what we have learned before in the replica controller and set. So you can do in and not in as well, because it is going to support that part, as well as equal operator as well, like here we are doing. Okay, so that is very simple. So whatever environment I have, I just mentioned, okay, this is a dev prod and app is web. Okay, and here I'm trying to deploy 8 replicas. Okay, and the container image is 1 point, and image is nginx and the version is 1.24, right? And what I'm trying to do is, the main important thing is we have to learn about the strategies. So strategies deployment type, there are two types. One is rolling upgrade and second one is canary, right? So let's say rolling upgrade means from blue green deployment and all will come, right? From 3 to 3%, 10%, like that we can do. So this is what we are trying to do. So what is maximum surge? So maximum surge is, right, how many maximum number of successful deployments or pods you want with the latest version. That's the strategy. And how much you can have the number of pods unavailable. So what how much you can bear it. So in the prod environment, I cannot bear anything, so I mentioned as 0. In the test environment, I can say, okay, with the latest image whatever you are trying to upload, I can have 1 as a max surge, and maximum unavailable, because this is a test environment, I can bear it as 1 maximum, but in a prod environment I cannot bear. Okay, so let's understand with this prod example only. Okay, so we will go into the command prompts. So first what I will do is I will clear all the namespaces, kubectl get all s, and I will cancel this get ns, not get lns. So if you can see, I have created these 3 namespaces. So I'll delete the kubectl, delete namespace equals to rsdev, rstest, and rsprod. So if I'll delete all these 3 namespaces, which means all the resources inside it will get deleted. I will wait for a couple of seconds to let it get deleted. Meanwhile, let's come here and we will discuss here more. Okay. So what I was telling is, we have created 3 namespaces: deploy dev, deploy test, and deploy prod. Okay. And then API version is app/v1. In case of replica set, it was app/v1. In case of replica controller, it was only v1. And the kind is deployment, right? So everywhere if you see, kind is deployment. In the previous examples, we have seen, right, kind equals to replication controller or replica set. Okay, so metadata, what is the name of that replica set? I mean, what is the name of the deployment here? and what is in under which namespace you wanted to deploy it. How many replicas you want? You want 4, you want 8. In case of prod, it is 8. And then these are some selector which is like key value pair. Here I have done, but you can do as well as for the batch expression, where key is equals to your label name, operator in or not in, and then values you can give, right? So this is there, and this is image version, and what is the image version, and this is the strategy which just now we have discussed. Let's go back and see. So it got deleted. Now if you will see the namespaces, these are the default namespace. So what I will do is I will deploy kubectl apply -f, and then backslash deploy this. Okay, so deployment got triggered, which deployed dev namespace, deployed test namespace, deploy prod namespace, and under the each namespace replication deployment. See, you see deployment got created, right? So under the each namespace we will see, go and see. So kubectl get all ns -n, and let's say we are going to see for prod deploy prod, right? So for deploy prod, how many resources it will be? While I will open the watch window as well. Namespace equals to deploy prod. So it is taking some time, maybe because of some internet issue, but it should give me the results soon. So here it is unable to connect to the server, TLS head check timeout. Okay, so this command is taking so much of time due to internet issue. I'll come back in few minutes. Okay, so within a minute, I think due to internet issue it was delayed, but now you can see 8 pod got created. Okay, and it was a timeout issue, so I will just rerun again this, and you will be able to see the pod is in creating state. Okay, now few are in running as well. Okay, now again if I will run it, so now you will be able to see all are in running state, right? Now again, since behind the set, right, you see deployments contains the replica set. That's what we have explained in the diagram as well. So if I will delete any of the pod, right, what will happen? It will create another pod. Yes. So if I decubectl delete pod, pod name -n deploy prod. So it started terminating, and at the same time it will bring it up on another one. So this is all whether it is working, right? So what I'm trying to say is the uh, the use of replication controller, replication set, or deployment is to maintain the number of desired and current state pods always, right? So that's what we are seeing here, right? It is always maintaining the number of pods here. So 8 was requested, and 8 it is doing, right? Now we have seen in the previous video when we were explaining about the deployment set, right? When I have changed the value of when I have changed the value, let me open my visual code. When I have changed the value from 7 to 8, let's say 6 or 8 to 10, let's do, and I will update the version to 22, and I will press Ctrl S. Hopefully it is saved now, and I will go to my command prompt, and if I run, okay, before I execute it, let's see the describe kubectl describe. Okay, and let's see the pods describe, and then pods. I wanted to do on label. What is the label? App equals to, let's see the what is the app name here. So app equals to web. Okay, so app equals to web, right? And I will mention namespace equals to deploy prod. So if you will see, all of them have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So all these pods have container image as 1.24 when I executed this command, right? Now, since I have changed the image version to 1.22 and I am saving it, okay, and I have changed the number of replicas also to 10, okay, and if I go ahead and execute it, right, first I will do the clear. So in case of replica set, we have seen the replicas got implemented, right? The scaling was done, but the image version or the ruling upgrade or the version upgrade was not happened, right? So in that case, what we need to do is we have came up with a new approach called deployment. That is the latest version. Now, in case of deployment, is it happening or not? Let us see it. So I will apply it. Okay, so this got changed. Something is happening here. Okay, now I will see kubectl get ns. Okay, and I will see under the kubectl get all -n deploy prod. I wanted to see all the pods. So you see currently 2 are running. So they are now 10. Okay, these are the 10. Up to date is 9. So you see up to date is 3. Up to date is 9. What is happening here? Okay, first it was deleting all those things. It created the new and then it deleted basically. And at the same time, what is happening is up to date is 3. What is this up to date? This is the deployment strategy which we have declared in the script. So we need the deployment to happen in the count in the batch of 333. So 3 times it might have run by this time. So you see it is 9. Okay, now if I will run this command again, so you will see there are 10, up to date are 10. Okay, so what is this doing is it has updated all the versions to 1.22. If you will see all the right, all the versions to 1.22, 1.22, 1.22. Okay, so all got updated in the batch of 3.3 and now they are with the latest version. So what you have seen here is in the case of replica, in case of deployment, what we have learned here is it is able to scale up, scale in and out. Okay, it can do version upgrade, right? It can do rollback. So we can set and we can run a command and see the rollback as well. So all these concepts are possible into deployments. That is why deployment is the latest one where there is a no downtime. So basically the most important thing what we have seen here is no downtime observed, right? So hope you have liked the all the concept of and you have understood the concept of replica set, replica controller, replication controller and deployments. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day ahead.